Hello guys and welcome to another video. This time, as I told you in my previous video, I will show you my current Rift Beast teams. I have made some changes, however on my fire team it's still the same that I showcased you once I found this team because of Huahi. Once I built Huahi, I actually showed you this team and it's the same as before. As you will see, it does triple S almost all the time. It hardly ever fails. The only way for this team to fail is for things to be so bad RNG wise that my water homunculus doesn't attack and kill the minions and the minions explode and kill my party. But that will be very bad and that's very rare, so it may happen once every 20 or 30 runs. However, sometimes that happens and I still clear the run and get triple S. So I hope you guys can find something useful in this team. As you can see, Theomars is the leader with his 24% crit rate leader skill, which makes my team be 100% crit rate wise. And well, the homunculus is there because he kills the minions from the fire boss. And well, Xiaolin is there because she hits like a truck. Stella is there because well, she has some fight runes and she also armor breaks and brands the boss. This time it seems we will be okay. Maybe we will get triple S, but you know, we did not land the armor break there, so the score may be double S this time. Well, Tark is there because well, he hits like a truck and he reduces the cooldowns from the other monsters, and also when taking Xiaolin or Stella, which are monsters that armor break on their first skill, he increases the chances of landing the armor breaks. Then Huahi is there because she buffs the attack and she also deals damage, and the attack buff is of 3 turns, and she also heals and heals a lot. Well, it seems we will be able to go triple S if we are lucky on our last hit. If Theomars does the last hit, then okay, we got triple S by an inch, but it was triple S and we had very bad RNG on the groggy state of the boss. Okay, we don't need that and we will move on to my next team. I will show you the runes. Very fast. You most likely already know the runes. They are nothing too special, but they are good. On Xiaolin they are very good because she's rune 4R5 and she's almost fully grinded, and well. And my Tark is the star of my Dragon's B10 team. And here's Huahi. She's on Nemesis because well, I had 2 Nemesis runes. Now we will move on to my Water Beast team, which is the most consistent team. This team doesn't fail. I have not seen this team fail once. And well, sometimes it can happen that RNG sucks and you may get double S. I have seen this team get a single S once, but that was once. Okay, most of the time this team gets triple S. Bernard is there because well, he's perfect for this rift. He armor breaks and well, as you will see, he buffs attack speed and he hits hard, and he's tanky so he can take the front line. Fugo is there because with his shield he's able to take the front line, and also he armor breaks on his second skill and hits very hard. The Wind Barbaric King is there because well, he is the attack power buffer and he also buffs attack speed, and well, he hits hard and he also brands on his second skill. Lucian, well, I don't have to say anything about Lucian. Neither should I say about Lagmaron. You know, Lagmaron hits like a truck, and especially on his second skill he will do over 170k, so that's crazy. And well, there is my Katarina, and she is there because she hits quite hard. You see, there she was almost about 125k hitting with her third skill, and she hits about 110k with her second skill, and she heals herself with her second skill. So that's very good. That's a very good damage dealer, and she is there specifically for dealing damage. This team is full of nukers, guys. This team consists of it doesn't have a healer. So if you place a Chasuni here, well, maybe the scores will be lower, but the team will be very consistent. This team is consistent in itself because it has so much damage that the boss doesn't get to kill you. You know, doesn't have time enough to kill you. You see, the boss is almost dead and only half of his bar has gone on the third strike. So I apologize for the lag, guys, because the lags have been very disturbing on my streaming account, on my streaming program, because I use a lonely screen AirPlay receiver in order to show the screen of my cell phone on the computer and to record it. So it's been very laggy lately. Okay, I will show you the runes on the team. This is Fuko. He is rune for Necro, so he's not even fast at all. Lucian, Lagmaron, and Katarina. Now we move on to the Win one, and this is a fully new team. You know, this is the team I used to do my regular run, which was a manual run, 4,364. Was very different because that team was oriented to do a high score. However, this team, after I built Garrow, I find this team very consistent. This team almost doesn't fail, and it gets double S most of the time, so that's enough for me because, well, I farm this in order to get the reappraisal stones every week. So I don't need more than double S, and I like it being consistent. I like it winning all the time, so I don't have the risk of going A+. You know, I rather get double S most of the time than getting triple S, double S, but getting A+ now and then. So we depend on landing the armor break fast. If we land the armor break fast, then we can get a very high score. Now we need Hwahi to buff attack, and well, you know, this will be double S most likely, but this is very consistent. The panda is there because he armor breaks, and he also has the heal for the party because he is almost max skill. Since I use him on R5, I skilled him up so that his second skill is up every other turn. Is up most of the time. And well, Trevor is on a damage build with some tanky substats so that he can take some damage on being on the front line. The monkey is on violent now. He used to be on vampire, but now he's on violent and on a most defensive build. So I think his defense, crit damage, HP. So he has high HP, high defense, good crit damage, and with his passive he will get the attack he needs. And he gets some attack from the substats of the runes. Now there is Kamun. Kamun is there because he actually heals himself, and he provides a shield that, even though the shield doesn't shield you from the lightning strikes of the boss, it shields you from the damage that he does on his other skills. And well, that is very useful too. And Kamun hits hard. He hits hard. With attack buff, he hits hard. Garrow, well, you know Garrow is on vampire, and he hits very hard, and well, he heals himself, and he is very hard to kill. And Hwahi is there because, well, you know, buff attack, hits hard. This was an S run, almost double S, but this is very consistent. I will keep that because I don't remember if I have anything to add it to. And now we will move on to my Win team, and this was not manual, guys. That was an auto. best score, and it was done about a couple hours ago, and that's awesome. And that is thanks to Helia. Okay, I forgot to show you the runes here. Sorry, I'm going back. The panda on fight, Trevor on vampire, monkey on violent, revenge, Kamoon on swift will, you already know the runes of her, and Garrow on vampire energy. Now I can move on to this, and I was telling you, this girl is amazing, and I need to max kill her. I will try to get the secret dungeons of harpies on the water and the fire. I think it's fire and water days, because I really need to skill her up, because her kit is awesome, and when her kit is max, this team will be able to even do more than 4.5 million, and that is a lot, guys. However, this team fails 1 out of 5 runs, I think, maybe even more, 1 out of 4 runs. So this is not very consistent. However, the scores of this team are very high, very high. So since it's very difficult to get a good team for this rift without building specific monsters, like for example the Dark Neo Stonefighter and things like that. And I don't have any OP dark monster apart from the Shige, which I am not using currently, so he's very poorly runed. I decided to build Helia because I heard she's very good for dungeons, and I'm very happy with her. So when she's fully skilled up, she may take a spot in my Giants B10 team. She may take the spot of Lagmaron or of Tark. So she's that good, and that skill, she armor breaks and brands on her third skill, on the same skill, and hitting quite hard. You know, with her second skill, she hits about 100k on the boss when the boss is armor broken and branded, and with her first skill, she hits 65k. So she hits very hard too. And well, when she is max skilled, she will be able to reuse that skill very often. You see, guys, if we clear this, we will surely get triple S. However, we depend on finishing this raid. It seems we are doing fine. We really need Hua He to do Amuse. However, Hua He tends to prioritize her third skill over Amuse. Well, we're done, and we got a triple S, a very high triple S, and not very high, okay, triple S. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. I will keep it just in case I need to reappraise something. I heard that if you can reroll a stat that was normally a single stat, for example, attack between 10 and 20 on a rune, and I get this roll to be over 300, which is the cap for flat HP, then the game will consider the rune 1 grade higher. So if it was a purple rune, I can turn it into a legendary rune. I don't know if that is still the case, because I haven't tested that myself. I saw a video from Wodafua doing that, and well, I will keep it just in case. Now, for the Dark Rift, I haven't used this team. I haven't done this rift in a very long time. However, I hope this works. I forgot to show the runes on my light rift team. However, I don't think you need. I think you saw most of the runes of that team already. The only one I should show you is Helia, but you already saw that she is on Fatal Set, and you saw her stats. For this particular rift, it's very hard to clear. However, I was able to triple S it a couple of times, but I didn't need to do this rift anytime. on my history playing this game, because when I had to farm the Dark and Light Homunculus, I went for the Light Rift, and since the runes I want to craft are the fight sets, and the fight sets need the light gems, the light crystals that the Light Rift drops, I hardly ever had to get into the Dark Rift. So I most likely gotten into the Dark Rift in order to make videos for you, in order to make tutorials of how to clear it, because I know a bunch of you guys may need to clear this rift. I had never recommended to do so, because I highly recommend to clear the light one, which is much easier in my opinion. But if you have a very reliable Necro V10 team, then you can use it here. As you can see, I am using Diaz. Diaz is there because he armor breaks, and well, he reduces the damage the rest of my team receives. And he's in the front line because I don't care if the boss takes it. Same case goes for the Panda. The Panda is there because, well, he has multi-hit, and he also has very high defense, very high HP, because he's built for raid, and he heals the rest of the team. And with the revenge procs, he will contribute to the counter of the taken prisoner monster to be reduced. Okay, we were not able to clear that before. Okay, nice, we recovered Diaz. It will be hard, but we may be able to clear this one. Yes, we will clear this one. But as you can see, it's very tough. It's very tough. This rift is very hard for me. I will show you guys the runes. Guys, the runes. I hope there's more than one of you watching this. First, I will show you the runes of Helia. Nothing very special here. And for this one, I will show you Diaz. You already saw the Panda. This is the Violent Shark. No, the Violent Shark, that's the Swift Shark. Okay, I had to switch that back. The Violent Shark will work much better here. Bad Khalad. Okay. And well, nothing else here that you didn't see before. So guys, this is it. These are my Elemental Rift teams. I hope this was useful for you and you can copy some of these teams, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.